Alright everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever it is where you guys are in this lovely, lovely world. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the next creature on the list, which is the Ankylosaur. This is probably one that is going to be a very early on tame for a lot of people, and if it's not, you'll want it to be after this. The Ankylosaur actually is one of the most useful creatures as far as a utility creature goes. So we will get into that in a second. We got a couple of them here, and just like all the other videos so far, we are going to take a look at the map here, and we are actually on Herbivore Island, which is to the far bottom right, if you don't know. I'll pop up a map on the screen here as to where they all spawn, so that you know other spots. They're pretty frequent almost all over the island. Now, with these guys here, they are very, very simple tame. You can take them on with almost everything that you want as far as a knockout. So we are going to be using a crossbow like the rest. Now, very strong crossbow with darts. So again, just like the other videos, the only mod I'm using is a powerful trank mod to put them down. That's it. The rest of it is very, very normal settings. And it just makes my videos easier for recording stuff like this. I don't have to put 100 tranks into them just to show you guys a video. Anyways, very simple knockout tame. So once you have knocked these guys out, they require either regular kibble, or you can give them majos. I like to just jump to the very end and use extraordinary. It's the best kibble in the game, and it'll tame everything that requires kibble. So, once you have knocked your creature out, throw some kibble in there, or if you don't have kibble, put some majos in there. It's the next best thing under that, and if you don't have majos, any other berry works. However, there's no reason why you shouldn't have majos, because, I mean, you get them when you get other berries, so just get majo berries. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll let this guy finish being tamed up here, and I will bring you guys back in a couple minutes and show you guys the cool uses this thing has. Alright, so once you get this thing all tamed up, what you want to do is build yourself an Anky saddle. It's a very simple thing to build. And these guys are now going to be your new best friend when it comes to gathering metal, crystal, as well as flint. They do get stone, they're just not very good at it. So stone is kind of like their secondary that you're going to get. I will show you here in a second. So we'll come over here. I'm at the volcano because it has a crazy amount of metal nodes here. There we go, just going to smash that. And we're going to smash this one. They can also harvest obsidian and everything else as well. They're just not the best at it. They have like a 4-star in obsidian, which is still really good. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's still worth using them for harvesting obsidian. The main things you want these guys for, though, is the metal. They are a beast, and I mean a beast at harvesting metal, as well as they get an 85% weight reduction on metal. I did not think it was that high. I thought it was a 50%, and apparently it is an 80% weight reduction on metal. So we're going to see 45 on the weight in his inventory. And on us, it is 300. So yeah, it's an 85% weight reduction. That's insane. I always thought it was a 50%. I guess I was wrong. Anyways, so 85% weight reduction. That is crazy. That is, you know, the main reason I use these guys. They can harvest a crazy amount of flint too if you want them for flint. Usually flint you get all the time, so it's not really that important. The best thing I use them for is the metal. I built a little metal base, which we're just going to hop off this guy for a second. I can show you. We have a little metal base down there, and I just run them around, gather up a pile of metal, bring it in here, smelt down the metal, and then you're good to go. There's a pile of crystal over here as well. So, I mean, you can get everything you need as far as crystal, obsidian, and metal right here. And if you have an Anky or a couple of Ankies, you can fly around on an RG holding them, and they do kind of harvest as you're flying. The RG is another one we'll be getting into soon, so I'm not going to go too in-depth in it. But, yeah, the Anky, very, very cool tame. So I highly suggest, if you haven't already, if you're new to the game, you may or may not know these things. So go get yourself an Anky. It's going to help save your time. If you're not new to the game, you absolutely know this because it's a very well-known thing. I'm just making videos because, you know what, it helps out a lot of the newer players. My kids have been getting into Ark lately, and they've been asking a lot of questions because they just don't know how to do a lot of these things. And I figured, you know what, there's a lot of new people getting into Ark, so that's why I make these videos. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that sub button, tell a friend, share it around, all that cool stuff. Most importantly, hopefully you're all being kind to one another, being kind to yourselves, and I'll see each one of you guys here real soon.